It's an ML Sports Take here, brought to you by Welch & Company Jewelers and Batavia Downs Gaming. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It wasn't pretty for the Buffalo Bills, and it was nip and tuck for quite a while, but the block punt with the penalty running into the kicker changed everything. The Bills ended up going down and scoring. And, of course, the interception late by Bernard stepping in front of that ball, getting Tua, his eyes reading that one way, and then all of a sudden it was like he just did not see Bernard coming in there. Also, James Cook with an 100-yard game. He was terrific in this game again, 5.7 yards per carry. He is super explosive. He had a touchdown in this game. Josh Allen, he didn't have to be, again, Superman Josh Allen, but he still had him. It's almost like a ho-hum game. You almost have to be like, well, he was decent. He was good, I guess. I mean, he was unreal in terms of efficiency. He had an 134.1 rating, 22 of 28 for 213 yards and 3 touchdowns. Plus, he ran for 25 yards. So you're looking at a guy here who had 238 total yards. He was nearly perfect through the air with 3 touchdowns accumulated. That's pretty good. Now, Joe Brady's offensive play calling was really suspect for about 2.5, 3 quarters in this game. I just don't know what he sees a lot. And then all of a sudden, it's like a light goes off, and it's like the momentum's going, the tempo's going, and it's, oh, there's Khalil Shakir. Oh, there's Josh Palmer, a guy who we went out and got in the offseason to use it. Yet Palmer catches one ball, and he caught it late in this game. Dalton Kincaid was clearly a focal point. He did have a drop in this game, but he had 5 catches, 66, and a touchdown, the first one of the night, so he was pretty good. But overall, you know, the Bills defense, they had some trouble here and there in space with the Dolphins and some tackling. But when you look at the cumulative numbers, that's kind of what the Bills want to do against the Dolphins. They'll let him go here, let him go there. In space, Tyreek Hill schools Benford for a touchdown, no problem. Waddle, you know, we're going to bring people. Yeah, Waddle caught one because he had Trey White on him, no problem. And then we're going to get the big stop. We're going to get a big break. Their penalties started happening for the Dolphins. The block punt penalty was a gift to the Bills. And then, of course, Tua throws a pick. And then the Bills close because the Dolphins make mistakes. You're going to get a big chunk here, a big chunk there, Waddle Hill. But at the end of the day, they still only had 88 yards combined and 2 touchdowns between, 2 of the premier wide receivers in football. Oh, by the way, Devon Achane, he had 62 yards on the ground, and he was a little factor in the air. He had 7 catches, but it only accumulated to 29 yards. So the Bills will allow chunk here, chunk there, if in the end they're going to take the ball away, get some gifts, penalties, and whatnot from Miami, and win the game double-digit. In the end, it didn't look that way from start to end on the big surface, but that's what it looks like on the box score. Mike Lindsley here, ML Sports Take, brought to you by our good friends over at the Al and Angus Pub, Stumble and Monkey Brewing Company, Mars Motors, Ken's Auto Detailing, and Brewer Ace Hardware. Go shop today at Brewer Ace Hardware. Tons of sales. Grab the rewards program. Route 11 in Brewerton if you're in and around Central New York. And as I always tell you, enjoy the games.